Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo, welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, I'm coming to you guys with the episode 6 review of The Ryuos Work is Never Done. And this is a pretty interesting episode, man. Yaichi's actually having some difficulties, you know what I'm saying? There's a few issues, the issue with his newest, opponent, and it's pretty interesting. Now, the episode starts off with Yaichi facing off with this guy named Yaichi Jin. His whole thing is, he's a all-arounder. And for those of you who don't know what all-arounder is, there's two playing styles in shogi, really, which is the static rook style, where you don't really use the rook at all, or it doesn't move it really, and the ranger rook style, where you move the rook. Where Yaichi is a static rook user, so he doesn't really use his rook that much. Whereas this guy, they call him the dual welder because he uses both styles, the ranger rook and the static rook style. So obviously Yaichi plays him. The guy's a little weird, he's talking about like playing shogi's, like, falling in love, whatever. This guy's weird. But, it is what it is. And Yaichi plays him and he loses. You know what I'm saying? The guy beat him 3 times and this is the 3rd time he lost. So Yaichi take it upon himself to be like, hey, let me figure out how I can defeat this guy. You know what I'm saying? So he goes to this guy who runs a hot spring and a shogi dojo. A shogi bar or whatever. So he goes to him and he tells him to play him, whatever. The guy's name is Maestro. He plays him and he loses to the Maestro. And then he asks the Maestro to teach him how to use the ranger work style so he can become an all-arounder. Now for me, me personally, if I was playing shogi, I want to be an all-arounder from jump. You know what I'm saying? Because that just seems like the smarter play. Become an all-arounder so you can use any style, and never be cornered. But from what they say, it seems like the all-arounder style is not easy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have tried and failed. So, I understand why people haven't, why Yaichi hasn't done it. But, I mean, obviously he's trying to do it now to defeat his opponent. But I don't know, man. Me personally, like, that would be my goal, man. I got to be able to use both styles because it just seems like a smarter play to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be stuck in one box or one category because then it'll be easier for me to figure me out. So obviously I seen all this, whatever, because she was with Yaichi, whatever, and she wants to become an all-arounder too, whatever. So, they get into it, whatever, and then he asked the Maestro to, obviously teach him, and the Maestro told him, listen, man, I ain't teach you for free, all right? So he said, if you want me to teach you, you gotta work at my shogi bar or whatever. So obviously Yaichi and I start working at his shogi bar while after hours playing, shogi, whatever, to learn the ranger rook, whatever, and be very good at it, whatever. And then, he was learning, growing, whatever. Obviously, Ai's getting jealous because the Maestro's daughter kind of has a crush on Yaichi, and you know how she is. She's super jealous. So that whole thing is happening, whatever. And then this is one of the biggest, the big events that happened was that, I, learned the ranger rook. They, they got good at it, whatever. So obviously, what she's gonna do, she's gonna use her new ability or whatever, a new tactic. So she goes to, the training group like she always does, and she put a handicap on herself. And then she's playing her friend, and she defeats her friend, like, badly, obviously. She's like, man, I lost with a handicap. That sucks. So then, the friend starts crying, man, and I comes home and she starts crying. She was like, oh, I never know I feel so bad to win, obviously, whatever. And Yaichi wasn't having none of that, bro. He wasn't having none of that. Yaichi was like, listen, man, all right? Do you want to let her win then? You feel me? Are you okay with just taking this L? And she was like, obviously no. He was like, listen, man, if you can't, take W's, whatever, you might as well pack your bags and go back to the countryside. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that was some real tough love. Cut size though, and I can't do that, whatever. He sized it, but you know what I'm saying. And then you find out that the real reason why Yaichi wants to learn to become an all-rounder and learn, both styles is one, because to beat Yaichi Jin. But the main reason is to beat the Meijin, who's considered a genius or whatever have you. So that's his real goal. That's his real aim. So that's what he's, targeting, whatever, and that's why he's trying to become an all-arounder, because this guy, Yaichi Jin, researches with the Meijin, whatever. So he's like a lesser version of the Meijin, who he lost to 3 times. So now he's trying to overcome that wall so he can get to the Meijin's level. Makes sense. So finally, Yaichi faces off with Yaichi Jin again, for the 4th time. And he's all excited. He wants to use his new tactics, his new style, and everything like that, whatever. So, he starts playing them. He's like, man, I'm going to break out a new move. Now, Maestro taught him the ranger rook, but he taught him a specific one, which is called the cheerful central rook. So Yaichi grabs in the middle, the rook and moves it to the middle, which is a cheerful central rook. And then, you thinking, man, this man about to take Nagari Jin down. But that's not how it goes, man. Nagari Jin tells him, listen, bro, it's messed up, but we just figured out this style yesterday, me and the Meijin, so it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So that rattled Yaichi. He's like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? Man figured me out. He's like, listen, I already decided on this. I'm going to keep on rocking with it. I'm going to keep on rolling with it. He might just be playing mind games. So they're going at it. You know what I'm saying? They're playing. And, Yaichi seemed like he had the upper hand. So he was like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously it was a bluff. Until Nagari Jin got serious. He moved one piece and he realized that he does not have the upper hand. He's actually on the fence. Which is crazy. I feel like that happens a lot in shogi. I don't know. I got to understand the game more, but it seems like the tide can change really quick. So the tide changed, whatever, and now his back is against the wall, and Nagari's, coming at him, and guess what happens, guys? Cliffhanger. You know what I'm saying? The episode ends. Which pissed me off, because usually you don't get, cliffhangers in anime, but, I got a cliffhanger. So it sucked, but, it was a pretty good episode, so I'm not mad at it. If I had to rate this episode, man, I'll give it a C+. Now, initially, I was going to give it a B, man. I liked the episode. It was really good. But then they hit me with a cliffhanger, man, and they had to drop you down 2 letter gaze, man. You can't be just cutting the junk off right in the middle of that, the fight or the battle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on that. So, I understand, you get cliffhangers in all types of TV shows, but for me, I don't like cliffhangers. I want to just watch it and be done with it. Waiting this next week crap sucks. So, I like the episode, but that cliffhanger killed me, man. I was really into it, and it's kind of like they just sucked me out. So, if I had to grade it, I'll give it a C+. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else, guys. And get in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think about the Ryuos Work is Never Done. Do you like the show? Is it interesting? I actually like it because, I like shogi, man. I like, chess and all that stuff. I'm into that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But let me know if you're into it or not. Do you like Yaichi? How do you feel about the eyes, whatever? If you don't like Yaichi, let me know in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? And also, if you want, man, guys, put in the comment section what other reviews you'd love to see, because I'm always willing to do them. See y'all next time.